You're watching New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Great weather for Winter's Eve. Monday evening here on the Upper West Side. Should be crisp, cool out there. Really classic early December, late November, early December weather.
So no rain. We're good to go for Winter's Eve.
We're good to go. Tuesday there will be potentially some rain coming into the picture,
but Monday we are good.
Most importantly, yes.
Okay.
Thanks,
all right.
Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. Well, as we just mentioned, Winter's Eve festivities kick off on Monday with the lighting of the tree and a performance by one of folk music's biggest names.
Her name, Suzanne Vega. I'm sure you've heard of her. A haunting voice, a musical style that bores right into what's important and what matters. I got a chance to sit down with Suzanne right here in our studios.
You come from far away with pictures in your eyes.
She's only 53, but Suzanne Vega, already one of the grand dames of folk.
Sunrise, but night is the cathedral.
And the New York native performed for us in preparation for her appearance at Winter's Eve.
Hold me like a baby that will not fall asleep.
If I got this right, you probably watched Channel 7 since you were growing up, right? You were a native New Yorker.
Yes.
Yeah. You have to say yes, right?
Of course.
My name is Luca.
A disciple of Woody Guthrie and Bob Dylan, Joan Baez and Joni Mitchell, Suzanne Vega wrote her first poem when she was just 9, her first song at 14.
Yes, I think you've seen me before.
If you're an 11-year-old girl growing up in New York City, if you listen to Bob Dylan on the radio and you feel an identification, I mean, I suppose that could be considered kind of strange, but I always have felt a connection with that community. And so those are the guys I study.
Marlena on the wall.
Did you ever think that this would be your calling?
That's what I felt. I imagined when I was a teenager alone in my room with my guitar, I had pictured being on a tour bus and playing to people all over the world, which is what I'm doing now.
Music also led her to meet her husband. He's a poet. They met back in Greenwich Village at a folk club in the 1980s. I read a quote from somewhere where it said he proposed to you way back in 1983, and you married him in
2006.
So it took you a while, I guess.
It took me a while. I told him I needed time. I didn't tell him how much time I would need.
Well, it's all water under the bridge, and maybe fodder for songs too, right?
Yeah, I wrote a song called Bound, which he has said is the gloomiest love song ever written.
She didn't play that song for us, but she did sing one of her best-known songs, the a cappella Tom's Diner.
I am sitting in the morning at the diner on the corner. I am waiting at the counter for the man to pour the coffee.
Well, you're a native New Yorker. You grew up here. You went to high school here. You went to college here. You went to Barnard. And now you get to play at Winter's Eve for us at Lincoln Center.
No, I'm thrilled. I feel as though I've had a certain, I've arrived in a certain way.
You made it.
You know, yeah,
you can make it at Winter's Eve. You can make it anywhere. Suzanne Vega. We've had some great performers for Winter's Eve, and I'm so fortunate to have interviewed all of them in our 13 years of doing this. Suzanne Vega will appear at Winter's Eve this Monday night, November 26, 5:30, at Broadway and 63rd Street. Stores and restaurants around the area are participating. You can watch live coverage of the Lincoln Center holiday tree lighting on Eyewitness News at 5:30. Sade's going to pull the switch. Are you nervous? That turns on the lights, that turns on the tree, and gets Winter's Eve kicking off. You get more information at 7 online. Are you nervous to pull that switch?
No, not at this point.
It's a great honor. You've been doing it for 47 years?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So bring the whole family out. Come on out. We'd love to see you. Well, today